this nifty little uh, solar light. It is little lanterns, has little LEDs in them. The solar panels up here on top. It's pretty cool. This is what it looks like when it's lit up. I'm going to turn the switch on. Ta-da! But only two of them light. Isn't that a shame? They turn colors. They got an LED in there that slowly changes from different colors. And the other ones are all burnt out or broke or something. So we're gonna look at the other ones and try to get them working again and see if we can get this whole thing going. So let's get it over to the bench, start digging into it. So here we're at the bench, and what I did previously to that little just short video, that portion that you just saw, was I actually took one of these apart when I first got this thing. I've had this laying around for quite a while. I started looking into it just to see what I was getting myself into. When I first received it, what was going on was all the ones that were bad, and what I noticed was over time these things had filled up with water. So they put, some RTV or something in there that was supposed to seal it, but they did a very poor job at it, and it still allowed water to get on the wires and then run down and go inside any little hole or crack or anything to come down inside, and then it sets down in here, and on its way it had rusted the LED legs. This is the head of one LED without the legs. This is the one I actually took apart. That's how I know how all this happened. I just have this stuck in here for now. So this LED, the legs were completely rusted off. So that's what I'm guessing is what's wrong with these other bad ones. But what happens is I gotta dig out all this RTV or whatever they have in there, and then pull this other piece out, and then the LED is going to be inside there. And this is, I'll give you a little show here. So this is the piece I got to try to get out, and then the LED will be right on the end, just like that. And the LED legs will go through here and connect to these wires right here, these really fine wires, small as a hair almost. But yeah, that's what we got to do. And then of course get all the water out of there. I think I either got the water out or the water evaporated out of them, because I've had this laying around for quite a while now, a couple months maybe. So yeah, we probably don't have to do anything to the ones that work, but I will redo the RTV in them or add more to it, because I can see a hole right there. You can probably see it too, a little black hole right there. So this is going to fill up with water again, and the LED's probably rusted, the legs, so maybe we'll just replace them. Put all brand new ones in there. I think I even have some pictures of what this looked like when I took it out. I'll have to look on my phone. I'm not sure if I do find it, I'll put it up here. So yeah, the only thing there was nothing wrong with this. I took this apart and there was nothing wrong, but I'll pop this open just to let you get a peek on the inside. Even the battery was good. So I don't know what happened to the battery, because I had this apart and I ended up putting one of my batteries in it. It might have been a battery that I have on a charger right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is what's on the inside. The usual circuitry that runs your normal lights like this, and you can see all the white wires that are coming through the holes. All are tied together. The positive and the negative sides are tied together and then soldered to the board, so they all get power at the same time and do their color changing. So there's nothing wrong with that. Everything's good there. We don't have nothing to do there. No wires are broke off, so that's good. So we're just going to leave this together and work on these ends and fix the ends of these. Oh, there it is, pulled out of the little holder there. So you can see it's kind of a chore pulling those out. I won't bore you with showing you all of them, but yeah, you can see how it's kind of rusted right here. So that's the wires to the LED. Yeah, you can see that one is broke. I'll take a picture of that and put it right up next to the here so you can see it. But this is what happens. Got the picture and you'll see it right there. So that's why we're going to change all these out. And I'll peel all this stuff off so I can use the wire, find the good part of the wire right down in here and start off fresh again. And they do have a piece of sleeving on here, heat shrink or something on there, it looks like. So we'll maybe put a little piece of black heat shrink. I only have black, so I don't have clear like they have here, but we'll put that back on there just to keep the leads separated. Alright, so there you go. And all the water's out of these, so we ain't got to worry about, oh, I guess not. There's some water. I come out of one of them, probably the one I just took apart. I don't know which one that was. Well, that one has a couple of drops in it, so that's probably the one. So yeah, there's the water that gets in there. So that's why it's good to have that seal all the way around there. And I'm going to make it good this time, so this way the water doesn't seep down in there and fill this up again. I'm going to take a little bit more time and do it right, and do it better than what the guys at the factory did. So hopefully we won't have this problem again. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing the rest of this, and I'll get back to you in a flash. Here's something I thought I'd show you. I soldered the LEDs on the end of the wires just to give you kind of show what it looks like. So it's not all together yet, but this is what it looks like when it's inside the little lantern things. They start out all as the same color, and then as they gradually go through the sequences, they more and more start going out of sync with each other. And you can see by the little video I got up in the corner, you can see as the colors change, the different voltages that show up for a certain color. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to see what color it is, but you can kind of follow along with the LED that's attached to the meter there, and the voltage that is putting out at that time to make that color. But you can see how after a while they'll all start getting more random and less like each other. Like right now there's a bunch of blues, and then now there's a couple of greens, looks like whites. So the longer they run, the more they just kind of mesh. Now we got purples and whites. So it just it takes a while, but it's pretty nifty. Pretty interesting little thing when it's outside in the dark. I've seen it working before, but yeah, these are actually 3-volt LEDs. I put them on my little LED tester, and they show at 7.4 volts, and the LEDs that were in there show at 4 volts. So there's a big difference. I mean, these LEDs are a little bit bigger than the ones that were in there, but they still do the job. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little show of kind of what they're supposed to be doing. So let me finish up putting this all together, and then we'll take a final look at what's going on. So here's what I was talking about the different voltage that the LED requires to give full energy to the LEDs. My positive probe, the tip broke off, but I'm just gonna show you it anyway with just the way it is. This is the new LEDs that I'm using, and this is one of the old ones that actually still have the legs on it. So I'm going to touch this, and if you watch this, you can see the voltage that goes into these LEDs that powers the little chip that's in there that makes the LEDs change colors. And this one you can see is about 7.3 volts. And you can see it makes it change the colors. And now the other one, the original one that was in there, this is about 4 volts. And it makes it change the colors. So that's the difference between the two LEDs that are going in there, that were in there, before and after. Here we go, the finished product. Figured I'd shut the lights off, let you look at it this way. It's all done. Hopefully everything's sealed good. No water will get back in there again. It's pretty cool. I like how it just changes colors. They get random. Like I said, they start out the same color. They always start out red for some reason. And then they just get all random as they go. It's pretty cool. A little bit of time and we got it back running again. Alright, that's it for this project. We'll see you on the next one.